I'm Secretary Weinberg. I'm the Secretary of Defense. I'm in charge of the American military.
Very good. We'll go right around the room. So, Paolo, you're next.
I am Senior Military Assistant Powell. I am a top advisor to the Security Weinberger.
I'm Professor White. As a leading expert on Grenada, I have spent years living on Grenada and writing about life.
Secretary of Eastern Caribbean Affairs. I am top specialist in the region of Grenada.
I am National Security Advisor Clark. I am a top expert in keeping America and American citizens safe in the world.
I must ask you, is it Grenada or Grenada?
Time is up. We must move on. Starting with Secretary Weinberg. President Reagan will call on you to read your answer and briefing card. After you finish reading, President Reagan will keep track of your decision on the tally board. At the end, President Reagan will input the final decision on the red phone on the desk. Please begin.
I think we should order an evacuation.
Whoa. President Reagan?
Call on you.
Secretary Weinberger. What is your opinion?
I think we should order an evacuation and bring all the students back.
Which is A.
Which is B.
Because I don't think that the communists, the Cubans would be able to negotiate with us. I don't think they want to negotiate with.
Okay.
All right.
Send military to Grenada. We will give the rebel government an excuse to harm the military.
Secretary Schultz voting B.
Because you have to say why.
Because I agree with her opinion that we don't know if they're going to say yes, that we'll negotiate because of the influence of Cuba. Cuba is influencing them to go to the communist side. So, and we don't want to risk our safety of our.
Okay, so what I want you to do, you said B, correct? So on the red phone, I want you to choose B, which is this button right above the B.
Okay.
If you hear bells going ding, 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 that means B was the choice in 1983 by the president. If you hear then it was not B. So go ahead.
Just push it here.
Either way. A little longer than that. There. So the answer was,
What should be the goal of our military mission? Our experts here have narrowed it down to two choices. A, simply rescue the American medical students with no further military action. Or B, rescue the American students and also overthrow the rebel Grenadian government and establish a friendly democracy. Starting with Secretary Weinberger, President Reagan will call on you to read your answer and briefing card. After you finish reading, President Reagan will keep track of your decision on the tally board. At the end, President Reagan will input the final decision on the red phone at the desk. Please begin.
one comment. You don't have to read your briefing card. Just tell us A or B. If you want to read your briefing card, that's fine. If you want to incorporate your own thoughts, obviously, at your level, that's fine too. Okay.
Okay. Secretary Weinberger.
I think we should vote A.
A. Okay. Why?
I don't think it's our responsibility to go in and intervene with the government and using our tax dollars for that purpose.
Okay. Professor White.
I leave A because if we do take over the government in Grenada, we'd be responsible for creating and supporting a new one, and it could take years and cost millions of dollars.
This mission. Either A, divert aircraft carriers from Lebanon to Grenada for a large invasion of Grenada, or B, use a smaller, faster force to invade Grenada. Either way, we have the most important ingredient for a successful mission, the element of surprise.
Secretary Weinberger.
I vote for B. I believe that since there's only 600 Cuban troops stationed there, that an elite force would be able to take them out quickly, and it would keep our troops safe overseas and use less money.
Okay. Professor White.
I think A because then the Grenadians will see that the U.S. is committed to freedom.
Secretary Brown.
I leave B because I think it is very important to keep our troops in Lebanon and not move them over here because I think that our elite troops will be enough to do the job.
Okay. Advisor Clark. Vote is B.
Indeed, your decision.
You voting for B?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Come on, White.
Like Secretary Weinberger said, that there's only 600 Cubans on the island. A small elite force would be able to take them very easily, and I believe our Marines in Lebanon need more support and more effect on the countries around them, which could be in the future more impact on them.
Okay.
So.
Professor White, you are the man, woman.
This option in 1983, we went the other way. We planned a large invasion to ensure we would get the job done.
Confidential sources tell this reporter that 2 U.S. aircraft carriers headed to Lebanon have been rerouted to Grenada. The USS Independence and the USS Guam, carrying a large number of Marines, suggest an invasion on Grenada is planned. Sources say this will be more than a simple evacuation of American students. U.S. forces can expect resistance from the rebel government.
Bush.
Oh, okay.
President Reagan, we need your decision.
Do a show of hands here just to make sure we know. How many people are saying A, proceed? 1, 2, 3, 4, what do you get, 5? 5?
Can our
Okay, so
secretaries
B,
vote with us?
No.
B, abort. No one's saying abort. 1 half equals, you're kind of going like this, you could do 2. Okay. Proceed or abort? Okay. Mr. President, what do you think?
Proceed.
Because?
Because everybody is expecting us to abort it, so we want to show them that we're not messing around and that we still need to get this done.
Very good. Okay, so this time you're going to choose A. A was right. Yes.